From small, finer finishes to larger safety and tech, this crossover is worth taking a look at. Jesse here with Go Auto, and we have the 2025 Infiniti QX50 next to me in the Go Garage. This is the perfect vehicle for a small family. It's compact enough that you can maneuver around those parking lots, but the interior is surprisingly roomy with space for everyone to be comfortable. It also offers a lot of safety features, from the forward emergency braking as well as the rear, great in crowded school zones, and my personal favorite, the Pro Pilot Assist. That's going to keep the vehicle centered in the lane, even if the kids distract you in the back and you take your eyes off the road for a second. All of those safety features are beautifully hidden in this design. The adaptive cruise control is inside the Infiniti logo, and the surround view camera is actually tucked up above the grille. And the overall design of the vehicle is really well thought out. It's sleek without shouting luxury. It's just got that I've got it all together feeling. One example of that are these full LED headlights, which have a beautiful curved daytime running light. That actually comes up and meets the body line of the vehicle, meaning it has a gorgeous kind of flow all the way from the front to the back. The side profile has a nice sporty look to it without being too intimidating. It's got these great gloss black accents along the roof, the windows, and these really nice looking wheels. But I have to say, my favorite feature is actually the doors, because when you open up these doors, it takes the side skirt along with it. That means when you're getting in and out of the vehicle on those slushy winter nights, you're not going to get dirt from the road all over your clothes. The rear of the vehicle carries that same upscale look to it with the blacked out emblems. The taillights are connected to this black accent piece, and the bumper at the bottom is also painted, so it really gives the vehicle a complete look. Now, we've all been standing back here with our arms full of groceries or even kids, and getting to the key or to the latch is not an option. Thankfully, this vehicle has a really consistent and easy to use hands-free system, so your days of awkward juggling are over. With the trunk open, this space is huge. There is room back here for strollers or hockey bags, even with those back seats up. Now, if you had even more items to move, there are latches back here that'll push those back seats down, giving you even more space for large items, lots of items, small pieces of furniture, whatever you like. Nice little bonus, this is a false floor. So you can store first aid kits, reusable shopping bags, any valuables you want kept out of sight right underneath the floor. Every square inch of this space is designed really thoughtfully, and it's those little details that'll make everyday life just a touch easier. The rear seats of this vehicle are very thoughtful and durable. Juice boxes, snacks, muddy boots, this is the kind of finishing that can survive all that chaos without looking worn. These seats recline, which the kids will appreciate after playing soccer, and the adults will appreciate the amount of legroom back here, meaning you're not going to get all bunched up. Now, the seat anchor is very easy to find without digging around, and the seats themselves are covered in this premium black and red leather. Personally, I really like the 50-50 of it because you get a bit of flair and color back here without it being overbearing. Especially in the middle, which is where you'll find your cup holders. There's a few other amenities as well, USB-C and USB port, as well as a little cubby down here. That means you've got a little hiding place for your snacks or a little tissue-to-go container. The front cabin space takes that same design and just dials it up a notch. These seats are very supportive and they come both heated and ventilated. The center console has lots of room for snacks and water bottles, and in front of that is your drive selector. Now, it's really easy to use. Just slide it forward to reverse, pull it back to drive. No gimmicks, just elegant design. Next to that, you've got a dial which is going to control your upper infotainment, which I'll talk more about momentarily. But first, I just want to point out these two cup holders, wireless charging pad, USB-A and USB-C charging ports for any of your devices. The driver also gets their own screen in the middle, which can be customized to show your speed, safety features, or other vehicle info. On either side of that are two analog gauges, which personally I really like because they have a nice classic look to them. It's nothing too bright or too bold. It's just really nice. Speaking of nice, I love this steering wheel. It's wrapped in such a nice, soft leather. On the left side, you've got controls for media, and then on the right side, you've got controls for your driver's display and safety features. So everything is right at the tip of your fingers. Now, in the center, you actually have two infotainment systems. The lower one is your main system, and that's a touch screen with some shortcut buttons along the bottom. This is where you'll find things like your radio, driver's assistance. You can also access your wireless CarPlay and Android Auto from here. Now, there is a climate button that will bring up that menu, but you have a lot of controls along the sides, which does make it pretty easy to use. You only have to go into the menu for one or two things. At the top is where your secondary infotainment screen is. Now, this one is more about relaying information, so you're not going to have to mess around with it too often. You just control it through this dial down here, which is really nice and simple. Although sometimes for features like maps, you might have to use this lower infotainment screen. The nice thing about having your maps on this higher screen is that if you've got passengers who want to mess around with climate or with radio, they can do that without impacting your ability to look at your map and have it be right close to your eye line. This is also where you'll see your surround view camera. So just above that dial, press your surround view camera button and up it comes. Now, this isn't necessarily the highest quality system compared to some other luxury vehicles out there, but it is still really nice to have and to use. So here's the main takeaway. The 2025 Infiniti QX50 is a blend of style, practicality, and family comforts. Every feature is useful and the design is well thought out. So if you're looking for a vehicle that can handle anything all while looking very elegant, check out the Infiniti QX50 at goauto.ca or visit any one of their Infiniti dealerships.